Are you thinking about a move to the Atlanta area in 2023? It's April, end of April 2023. My name's Connie Carlson, and I'm here to share with you what's happening in the Atlanta housing market, how it compares to the United States, and where we're going to see it go in the next few months. And along the way, I'm going to share some stories about what I'm currently experiencing as I'm actively involved in the Atlanta market. So stay tuned for today's video. Hi, my name is Connie Carlson. I'm a real estate agent and I work out of Marietta, Georgia, and I cover all of pretty much Northwest Atlanta. This video channel is all about living in Atlanta, so if that's something you're interested in, you know what to do. All right, let's get started. So what I did was I pulled some key indicators of the market, and I wanted to see how Atlanta, the whole market of Atlanta, compares to the United States in general and to Marietta, which is one of the markets that we specialize in. So let's dive into that. All right, so we're gonna first look at the number of homes for sale. And today is, let's see, it's April the 28th. So April 28th, 2023. This is based on numbers as of today. So what we can see in Atlanta, there are 10,000 homes for sale. And let's see how that changed compared to where we were 1 year ago. What do you think? Do you think there's more homes for sale or fewer homes? Well, let's look. There's actually 54% more homes for sale right now than there was a year ago. And I will tell you right now, April of 2022 was crazy. There was very few homes for sale. Interest rates were still really low. Demand was so high. Things were coming on the market. Homes were selling for over 130%, I think was the median price per over list at that time. So we've had some adjusting. As you know, interest rates went up in June and July of last year, which pretty much froze the market the last half of the year. And so now we're pushing back into our spring market. And so we're starting to see prices come up. We're starting to see some other things. So let's go look at this a little further. So how does Atlanta compare to the United States? Well, there's 406 homes for sale in the United States, which is close to the same increase as what we're seeing in Atlanta. And I thought it was really interesting in Marietta. In Marietta, the city of Marietta, Georgia, which if you don't know where Marietta is, it is just northwest of downtown Atlanta, kind of the next biggest city next to Atlanta. And so in Marietta, we've seen only a 24% increase in the number of homes for sale. So it's either a combination of a variety of things. One, people are holding on to their homes and not wanting to sell because they have those low interest rates. I think I saw where like, oh gosh, what was it? I think like 60% of all home mortgages are under 3.5% right now, or some crazy number like that. But I also think that Marietta is a place where a lot of people want to live. It's still more affordable than some other northern cities like Roswell, Johns Creek, Alpharetta. So we're starting to see more and more people move from those areas to West Cobb and Marietta just because they can get more for their money. At least that's what I'm experiencing. So another key indicator is how long is it taking for homes to sell? That is, the faster a home goes on the market and sells is a good indicator of demand. And so let's look at those numbers. In the United States, the median days to get a contract accepted was 49 days. Atlanta, the city of Atlanta, same thing. So let's see how that changed from last year. So in the US, it's increased. It was 28 days last year, so it's gone up 75%. So quite a big jump there in how long it's taking for homes to go under contract in the nation. And then in Atlanta, we went from 14 days to 49. That's a 250% increase in length of time on the market. So that's very interesting, I would say. In Marietta though, we've gone from 14 days to 28 days. So we've seen a 100% increase, but Marietta is almost half the amount of time to go under contract in Marietta than versus the metro area and the United States. So those are some interesting numbers. So here's what I'm seeing on what happens when we put houses on the market. Generally, if the house is in good condition, we usually have them professionally staged. We have our clients do some things to get the house ready to go on the market, taking great pictures and pricing it appropriately for the market. Generally will result in an offer in a few days. I would say, 2 weeks. I think, what were we looking at? 2 weeks. We're still seeing low days on market for those homes that are Tony priced and in great shape. I put a couple of them on the market this month, and within a couple days, we had offers that were very appealing to my seller, let's say that. We haven't closed yet, so I can't tell you the exact amount, but we actually put one on the market last month for $979,000, and we had 10 offers over ask within a couple days. Now, this house was amazing, but there's definitely people out there looking for those great properties. So my advice is, if you have staged your house, you have it beautifully done, and you put it on the market, but you reach 28 days and you still haven't received an acceptable offer, get back with your realtor, talk about what can be done strategically to get your home sold. And it might be that there's nothing wrong with your house. It might all be in your price. What it's saying is, if you're not getting an offer, if you're in Marietta within 28 days, the market is saying something needs to change. Next is the median list price. It's not sales price, because if we look at just sales price, that's like looking in the rear view mirror. We want to look at the median list price for houses that are coming on the market as an indicator of where we're going to go in the next month to 60 days. Okay, so in the United States, the median list price is $444, in Atlanta $425, and Marietta is up to $550. There was a big jump in the last 7 days in Marietta, so we're starting to see some higher priced homes drive that price up. So let's see how it's changed, okay? The US has seen a 5% increase, Atlanta 6, and Marietta 10. So even though you hear how horrible everything is in the market, and the market was going to crash and all of this, the low inventory, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, is still keeping those prices up despite the high interest rates. We're still, keep in mind, remember I told you in April it was crazy. We had multiple offers last year, all this crazy stuff. But when you look at the price of listings today versus the price of listings in April last year, we're still higher. We're still higher year over year. So that's very telling as far as what's going on in the market. I also like to look at price per square foot, because this is like true equity, right? And so in the United States, if you're buying a house in the United States, you're gonna median price per square foot $211. Atlanta, $188. Now keep in mind, that's for all of Atlanta. That's not just like Buckhead and those higher price areas. That's all of Atlanta. Marietta, we're sitting at $227. So let's see how we've changed. Okay, the US has gone up 2%, Atlanta's gone up 11%, and Marietta's gone up 3%. So we are still seeing appreciation in our home values. Okay, so with all of this taking place, you may be wondering, where is the best place for you to look for a home? And if you are on a certain budget, which most people are, I want to share with you the median prices of different towns in Northwest Atlanta, or in the northern suburbs. And we'll do a surprise and see if you can figure out which one is the highest and which one is the lowest of these 10. These are Northwest Atlanta suburbs, but I threw Atlanta in there too. So Atlanta, the median price is $412,000 for a house right now. And the Woodstock was number 2, Marietta number 3, Smyrna number 4, and you can see here where these other Ackworth, Kennesaw, Powder Springs. Dallas, Georgia is in Paulding County, so it's farther away from the downtown Atlanta area. And the number 10 one in Northwest Atlanta is Hiram. So, you know, what's interesting, I think, is that Woodstock was number 2. Woodstock's quite a ways north of downtown Atlanta, but it is just going gangbusters. Their downtown area, it is so fun. Tons of entertainment with concerts and local shops and restaurants. More and more people are wanting to move to Woodstock. They actually have an expressway now that you can hop on and kind of bypass a lot of traffic a lot of times, which is, I think, also really helped with Woodstock getting more and more people to move out there. It's just becoming a really hot area. So let me tell you what the highest price one was in Northwest Atlanta, and that was Roswell. Okay, and actually we're listing a house in Roswell. The median price is $715. We've got a listing coming on the market. I think we're coming on around in the low 8s. I'll be posting that video next week. Put a comment down below if you are looking for new construction and what cities you've looked in. Check out this video that I made a couple months ago about the cost of new construction in each of the northern suburbs. I think you're going to be really surprised at the base price of new construction in some of these cities. It has gone really high. There are some northern cities where you are looking over like $900,000 to even get into a single family new construction home. So if you do want new construction, make sure you watch that video to find out where is the most economical places to look. I hope you found this information helpful. Obviously, every city is unique. So if you're looking Marietta, Kennesaw, any of these places, reach out to me and I'll give you an assessment of what is happening specifically in that market. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.